listen to that. That is a supercharged 6.2 litre V8 in all its glory. Nothing fancy, just 668 horsepower, 659 pounds-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, and a top speed of 205 miles an hour, and a noise, a dirty, dirty noise that would just never ever get old, would it? But there is a bit of a sad story with this car too, because this is the last ever petrol-powered car to come from Cadillac's Blackwing sub-brand. After this, it's all electric. So, enjoy it while you can, people. Maybe it's because my European eyes aren't used to seeing Cadillacs, but this thing just looks so much more interesting for me than the BMW M5. To be fair, it is painted in electric blue, but you've got just the right amount of angry in that face. I'm a big fan of the carbon splitter down there. All the trim is blacked out, the clue's in the name. I'm a big fan of this Hofmeister kink here, which has a little flourish off the back end, and round the back we've got a little carbon boot lip spoiler and 4 tailpipes blacked out, hiding in the shadows down there. And for anyone that thinks American interiors still aren't up to European standards for quality, well, the CT5-V wants a word. Yep, this All-American comes with a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard. You can get a 10-speed auto as an option, but trust me, you don't want that. This is the one you want. The gear shift itself, it's quite notchy, requires a little bit of force to put it into place, but there's zero slack in it, and it's just so much more involving when you're out here driving the car hard. It's also got a couple of neat little tricks up its sleeve. The first is something called no lift shifts. Why are Americans so good at naming stuff? Basically, what that means is you keep your right foot absolutely planted, and then you can change up to the next gear. Woo! It's intense. The second is Rev Match. So if I hit this button down here, it does all the blipping and the downshifts for you, which makes you look like a heel and toe god. It starts from around $87,000, which translates to about £64,000, which when you consider the BMW M5 competition costs from over 100 grand these days, and the full fat M5 CS is about 140, I'd say that's ridiculous value. Unfortunately, they're not going to be selling it in the UK, but for this, I'll just move to America. The weather's much nicer.